Hey guys, it's Fofo Tsukiyomi today, and I'm going to be talking about Aoshi Tokimitsu's potential ego evolution. This is a follow-up video to the Karasu Awakening, as I'm going to be going over 3 PXG players. This is after 249, so we have seen a bit of gameplay. Now let's get into it. First, I want to talk about his etymology, which is his name, meaning Aoshi, meaning like green resolve, and then Tokimitsu meaning light time. Well, if you put that together, that is light green time. I don't know what the time would represent, but the light green is actually supposed to talk about optimism, confidence, and literally the opposite of what Tokimitsu is, because Tokimitsu is very unconfident. And this is very funny because he's on PXG, the same team Charles is on. So that is actually a funny and cute dynamic. And one of his favorite TV shows is Big Three Idiots, which is the same jersey number he wears for the second selection, as he is the third to make it out of the second selection in terms of scoring 100 goals. Now let's talk about his journey throughout Bluelock real quick. As I just stated, he was the third fastest person to score 100 goals. And basically the way he lives is that if soccer is his only source of confidence in life, and he needs to score goals, because if he doesn't score a goal, he will start feeling anxious again. When he was about to score, he just felt all better again. Now, he did really good in both sides of things. He is obviously a stamina freak, has a very strong physique and unlimited stamina, so basically he can never tire out, and he's very bulky as hell. But he isn't the strongest in all of Bluelock. I do not know if Kunigami is stronger than him right now in terms of just the Bluelockers. But yeah, maybe he needs to hit the gym more to surpass Kunigami and people like Adam Blake, because Adam Blake does not like his body, apparently. And now in the third selection, we do not know what he does. Even in the ending of the second selection, he does not score a goal in the 4v4, nor does he score a goal or do anything in the 5v5 against the World 5, obviously. But in the third selection, all we know is that he teamed up with Rin or Nagi's team in the final match, as he was not shown in any of the prior matches, so it meant that he must have had the final match. So it means that he would have either formed a chemical reaction with Bachu and Nagi, or Kiora and Rin's team. Now let's get into the NEL, because he did not make he was not a substitute or did not play in the World Cup match. When we talk about the NEL, he did get benched in the first game. Yeah, just the first game. I'm trying to remember if he played against yeah, he did play against Manchester, because him and Nanase started getting bids from there. And then the third game, yeah, okay. So basically that must have really not pissed him off, but like really screwed with his confidence, because at this stage, ever since the second selection match, he has not really produced anything except for making plays for Rin. So that means that, yeah, I think Tokimitsu did play with Rin in that final match to help them score, because no way was Tokimitsu and Nagi and Bachi are gonna, I don't know, man. But yeah, Tokimitsu must have played in that final match, so it means he would have won, but I do not know if he scored or not, because Kiora was also in the match, and Kiora has better striking abilities than Tokimitsu. Now, if you miss out on the match against U20, that's gotta be a big blow for you, because he is a guy who needs confidence. So the fact that he has not scored a goal in a long time, or did not even get to contribute, must be shaking his ego. He didn't get to play in that first game, so it means that I feel like in the NEL he's more calm, and we have not seen that scary side of him because of one critical person, being Nijiro Nanase. Nijiro Nanase is going to be a very crucial key to his development, because Nanase knows how to make chemical reactions with anyone, as he was very nice with Isagi and Hiyori, and Hiyori and Nanase have this tendency to be like a light to anyone, as even Rin talked to him and never had problems with Nanase or Hiyori, which is why when he says I'm open, he passes it to Nanase, because Nanase is very polite, and his personality just makes anyone feel at ease with him. Even if someone as monstrous as Rin would not have any problems with him. So for someone like Nanase to be in Tokimitsu's life, that would really boost his confidence, because Nanase knows how to make people feel better, as he definitely made Isagi feel better compared to like how others treat Isagi. So if you have that polite person in your life, you never know, it could really help you emotionally. So now we need to talk about why Tokimitsu needs to physically awaken in terms of scoring goals now, because in the first bid he got, it was like 10 mil, which was 23rd position, so he barely just made it, which did give him a sigh of relief. But it's like, you also have to think of the other side of him, that he's going to be scared that he could not make it to the actual Japanese team, because you need to be top 23 unless someone like IQ pulls out because he's Swedish, but that's for another story for another day. We also have the fact that he went up. I think he's not 23rd, but he's like barely above 23rd. I think he has a 23 mil bid, so he's like 21st or 20th at the moment. Now we need to talk about the fact that he must be really scared, and this is his final match against Bastard München, so he really has to pop off, because if he doesn't pop off and get a big bid, especially with this being the championship game with the most viewers, he could lose a lot of money or gain a lot of money. This is like a critical match to everyone, because everyone's watching this game, so everyone's going to be putting guys on this match for sure. Now, what can he do to get an ego evolution? Low key, I feel like Nanase is doing it for him, but I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like him feeling insecure and needing to like get a rush of a goal. I think he needs to score a goal in this match if he has any chance. Like, I feel like he needs to get really insecure, even though this is supposed to be about him being confident. His confidence side has not scored a goal in the NEL, but I feel like if he can get really selfish and everything really starts to kick in, the fact that he really needs to show that to himself that he can score goals though, because right now he has just been like a side piece to Rin. Not that side piece, but you know what I mean. Basically, he needs to score a goal. Let me stop waffling. Basically, he needs to like really dominate this game. He really needs to like have confidence in himself to not just leave it up to the strikers. He needs to find that egotistical thing that he did against the second team of Bachura, Nagi, and Isagi in the 3v3. He needs to find something in himself, because if he doesn't, he's done. Even if he qualifies to the next round, it's like, you're probably going to be benched, bro. Like, you need to show everyone you're the stamina freak. You need to start using your physique to your advantage. This video is not like Karasu, where Karasu needs to focus on his physicalities and actually improve on a category. This is a mental video where he needs to believe in himself, and because he already has the tools, he just needs to believe in himself that he can actually do it. And Nanase being there for him is a perfect key, because let's talk about the last thing that these two have in common, which is their eyes. Purple and his name stands for the rainbow in Nanase, which means that he is able to see the visible spectrum very clearly, which is why he's able to always be in the perfect position. Even showing in the last chapter, as he got in the perfect position to pass to win, but Isagi saw through it. Now with Tokimitsu, the light green thing is the most easiest. Green is the most easiest color to see in the world, and that's his eye color. And his name revolves around it. So that means that he could have, even his aura is green. So that means that he could have an ability where he is able to like formulate the best, not the best place, but the best possible areas for him to score, as long as he feels confident or insecure. I feel like with confidence, he'll be able to actually put himself in positions where he feels he can score. But the only reason he has not shown this ability is because of his insecurities, and he feels like he can't do it anymore, because he's obviously been a side piece to win. But in terms of like Isagi, Nagia, and Bachura, he didn't really need to focus on his insecurities, as these guys were weak. And even in the first selection, the reason he got done so fast is because he felt confident. So what do you guys feel like? Do you feel like his insecurities and unconfidence will bring him down, or do you feel like Nanase has saved him in a way? I know I've been waffling about this for too much, but there really isn't much to talk about. But at the same time, it's really hard to grasp your head around, because he is very different from other Bluelockers where they need to improve physically, but he needs to improve mentally. Anyway, Nanase's video is coming soon, but until then, y'all stay blessed and live life. Peace.